The next thing I want to show you, which I referred to in the previous video, is that you can actually customize the framework that's going to be asked. And actually, this is also a good way to show you what actually is going to be asked. So this is, if you like, a discussion guide for the whole discovery process that you're going through. So this particular framework is product market fit, customer discovery. This is what we're trying to do. Potential customers, real pain points, workarounds, etc. And here we have a series of things that you can completely customize for yourself. So this is what will be sent to somebody so everybody will receive an email to join and to make a choice about how they want to be interviewed. You'll come back to that in a moment. This is something that you can customize so that it fits what you want. So on this one, for example, we're exploring a particular challenge area. You're going to want to actually customize that because it's not specific to what you want to do. So we're exploring how people manage stakeholder discovery when they're getting into a big project that they want to understand people's needs. Similarly here, there's an email intro, so you'll customize that as well. This is a really important one. It's not exact, but it is a guideline in terms of how long do you want, particularly the AI interviews, to be. When it's a consultant-led or when you're managing the interview yourself, which we'll show you later, you can be as short or as long as you like here. But in terms of the AI conversation, this is an important one to set the scope for how much you want to do. There's also some things that we in terms of, this is instructions to the AI really in terms of what they might want to do, as you can see, just some helpful additional things. And now you can see this is the guide they're going through. So I'm not going to go through absolutely everything here, but I'll just show you the first section of the questionnaire, or the conversation. So it starts broad. It really tries to understand who the person is. It tries to use a Socratic method in terms of, it doesn't go into it with preconceptions and about who people are. So the first thing is, let's understand who the people are, what they do. So tell me about what you do. What does a typical week look like? What are the main things you're trying to achieve? And there's some probes, and I'll show you a little bit more on some of those in a moment. But then it gets into the problem exploration, the impact and consequences. So this is where you really will get into more detail here as well. So servicing the specific problems and frustrations that are in their space. So thinking about your day-to-day, what are the biggest frustrations, your challenges you face in this area? So you're going to want to change this. You're going to want to refine some of the language, but use these as your starting point in terms of what you might do. So what tends to happen is you have seed questions. So these are the questions it will ask. And then it has some follow-ups. You can edit these. You can change them as much as you like. This is all you can delete things. You can add more if you want to. Ask them their favorite color. We're not going to save this one, by the way. You can also ask AI to suggest alternatives here as well. So it will look at the context of what it's trying to do, and it will make relevant suggestions that, again, you can choose to use or not. So here we are. It's added a few. I'll delete that color one. There you are. So it talks about some of the process and some of the issues that might exist at the moment. So when you're ready with that, you then save and use it. So I will actually save it as, there you are. There's a new version down here that's been created that I can use. I should have probably renamed that, in fairness. So we're now going to use that new one. For now, I'll delete that one, and I'll show you the next point, which is how to invite people to interviews.